Welcome to TRN CSE Tutorials, and in this video we will learn about what are the different operations will be performed on data structure. So the first operation is traversing, second is insertion, and the third is deletion. So what do you mean by traversing? Traversing means visiting each and every element of the data structure exactly once in the systematic order, that is called as traversing of data. So how it will be work? Starting from the first element and visit each element one by one until the last element is reached. Suppose you can consider the example of array and linked list. First, we will go with the example of array. So in that array, how we are traversing that element? If suppose you want to search the element 30. So how you can access the element? You can access with the help of index. You can check that it is stored it in index number 0. If it is stored it in index number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you can going with the sequence to find out that particular information. And in the array, you can access directly from the memory location index value, whatever information you want. So in case of a linked list, what will happen? All these elements are linked with two other elements. So 10 is linked to 20, 20 is linked to 30, and 30 is linked to 40. 40 is not linked to any element, that is called as a null element. So in case of a traversing, whenever you want to search any information, if you want to search 40 over here, so you have to go with the first element to the last element. So you have to go with from element number 10 to till 40. And then you will get this element number 40. Now the next operation is insertion. So insertion means adding a new element to the data structure at a specific position. So here we are specifying the number of elements that you want to insert into our array or in our data structure, as well as we are specifying the position for the data structure. So how it works? It creates a space for the new element and a place for the desired position that you want to specify any information without losing the existing data. If suppose in the data structure previously some elements are already stored, so they are not affecting whatever the information is already stored. So it will create a space for the new element and place the element to the particular position without losing the existing data. Suppose example, in our array, we want to insert 25 at index position 2. So we can say that in our array there will be the index, that is index number 0, the element is 10. Index number 1, the element is 20. Likewise, all this index number is having some values. And here, what is in our example is given, we want to insert number 20 at position 2. So previously in the position 2, the element is 30 is placed over here. So once we are placing this 25 at position 2, all these elements are shifted from this index like 3, 4 and 5. So previously the element 30 is stored at number second. Now whenever we are placing this, inserting the element 25 at index number 2, all the elements are shifted from this index number 3, 4 and 5. And after inserting number 25 at index position 2, the element 30 is shifted at index position 3. Similarly, in case of a linked list, what will happen? The elements are linked together to each other. When we placing this 25, it will be placed in a sequential order after 20 and before 30. So we are adding a new record and we are expanding whatever the record which will be stored in the previous list, which will be very beneficial for maintaining the dynamic data, building our data structure. We can display all these elements in that with the help of this data structure. Now the last operation is deletion. So deletion means we are removing the element from the specific position. So in case of insertion, what we are doing? We are inserting the element to the particular position. And now in case of a deletion, we can remove the element and adjust all the data structure and we are filling the gap without affecting the remaining data. So now you can consider here the element 30 we want to remove from the index number 2. So here in the index number 2, we are removing the 30. So after deletion, our index become on that 0th position value will be 10. It is as it is. In that first position, the value is 20. In the third position, previously the element is 40. And in the fourth position, the element is 50. But after deletion of this element 30, this elements number 3 and 4, which is stored at index number 3 and 4, that will be shifted to index number 2 and index number 3. Now, in case of a linked list, we have to delete the element 30. So here, before deleting, the linked list is like 10, 20, 30 and 40. Once you are removing that element, the 20 is linked to the 40 because in the previously we are linking that 20 is linked to the 30 and 30 is linked to the 40. Now what will happen? 20 will be linked to the 40. So we are removing the record, we are freeing the memory, we are updating our data and we are managing our dynamic data. So in that case, what we are doing? We are removing our element but we are adjusting all other elements to the previous position. So these are the three operations of that data structure like traversing, insertion and deletion. So the summary says that in case of a traversing, we are visiting all these elements and we can access one by one element. In case of a insertion, we are adding a new element without replacing the previous its position. And here, in case of a deletion, we are removing the element without adjusting, without going to disturb the other structure of that particular data set. So here we can see the examples for traversing, insertion and deletion.